Welcome to Slow Living Diaries. This is a safe space filled with quiet moments, calm vibes, and meaningful reflections from the pages of my books and the energy that I get from people just like you. I'd like you to turn off the world, relax, be still, and unwind. You can listen to me in the background while you form your own thoughts and reflections. This is not about me, it's about you. If you are ready to live more intentionally and calmly, please subscribe and become a part of our slow living community. And don't just keep it to yourself. If you can think of someone who needs to hear, see, or feel this, please share it with them. With love, let's begin. Hold space. Not for the world this time, not for the chaos outside of your window, in the endless 24-hour news cycles and short-lived social media trends, not for the endless notifications or the stories that others pour into your cup. This time, hold it for you. You are already holding so much, carrying, giving. You've spent so long offering your hands, your heart, your energy to the world. But when was the last time you offered it to yourself? Hold space for yourself. For the parts of you you've silenced, the ones you've tucked away to make others comfortable, the anger you swallowed, the dreams you folded into tiny shapes small enough to hide in your pocket, because someone, somewhere, told you they weren't worth unfolding. Do you remember those dreams, how they felt alive and raw, before you let the world convince you they were too much, before you had no time to commit to them, to give them a chance even? Hold space for them, unfold them, let them stretch, even if their edges are creased. Hold space for the mess, for the parts of you that don't make sense, that aren't polished, that refuse to fit neatly into the story that you think you're supposed to tell. Hold space for the questions that don't have answers, for the feelings that don't have names, because not everything has to be solved. Not everything has to be fixed. Sit with your shadow, not to fight it, not to banish it, but to understand it, the way it's been carrying pieces of you, protecting them until you were ready to face them. It's never left your side, but have you noticed? Now breathe. Not the shallow type of breath you take to keep moving, to push through the next task, to survive the next day, no. Breathe like you mean it. Breathe in. And let it fill the corners of you you've forgotten to visit. Breathe out, and let it remind you that you're allowed to release, that you're allowed to pause, to stop, to just exist. You don't need to earn your breath, and you don't need to justify your presence here. You are not a task to complete. You are not a to-do list. You are not defined by it. And when the world pulls at you, when it demands more, when it tells you to shrink, to give, to have, to want, to run, when it tells you to go faster, to do more, to be everything for everyone, remember this space. This space you are holding now, this quiet, cozy, tender space, it's yours, it's fiercely yours, and no one gets to take that away from you. Hold it fiercely, hold it tenderly, hold it securely, because you deserve that safety, you deserve that space, you deserve this space is yours. So when the day feels heavy, when the noise grows loud and the demands of the world feels endless, pause, return here to this space, to yourself, and hold it. Not for a moment, not as a symbolic gesture, but as a promise, a commitment to yourself that you are worth your own time. Hold it like your life depends on it, because in many ways it does. This is where you remember who you are, beneath the noise, beneath the expectations, beyond your upbringing, society's programming, beneath everything you think you have to be. You are so much more than what you do. You are so much more than what you give. You just are. So hold space for the you that's here now, for the you that's about to bloom, for the you that doesn't need to do anything, be anything, fix anything to be enough. Every part of you belongs. Hold space for yourself.